Because fulvic acid is able to improve how our cells use things like antioxidants and electrolytes, it's become popular for slowing down aging, improving digestive health and protecting brain function. In fact, studies now show that fulvic acid has antioxidant, neuroprotective, antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. What does fulvic acid do for your body exactly? As an active chemical compound, it works in a way that helps us absorb and use other nutrients better, such as microbiota/probiotics, phytonutrients, fatty acids and minerals. Many consider it to be the ultimate nutrient booster, and it helps counteract free radical damage. Below we'll look at how we can benefit from fulvic acid when we take it as a supplement or acquire it naturally from coming into contact with more dirt/soil/organic foods. What is fulvic acid? Fulvic acid is one component of humus. Humus is made of many organic compounds found in the Earth's soils, rock sediments and bodies of water. Fulvic acid is created by gradual decomposition of certain plants and animals by the action of microorganisms. Over the past several decades, we've learned a lot more about how fulvic acids found in dirt can actually improve human gut health and therefore immune functions. Today people supplement with fulvic acid, as well as soil-based probiotics, to replenish what is being lost in their diets and lifestyles due to modern farming techniques. While people used to obtain higher amounts of humic acids naturally from the soil, today they often turn to food-grade supplements to boost their nutrient intake and improve gut health. Color, structure and properties. Fulvic acid and other humic acids are yellow-brown substances found in natural materials. They contain a plethora of nutrients and active compounds that can help improve health. These include trace minerals, electrolytes, fatty acids, silica, which boosts collagen synthesis, prebiotics, probiotics. Fulvic minerals have been shown to contain multiple active functional groups, including phenolic hydroxyl, ketone carbonyl, quinone carbonyl, carboxyl and alkoxyl groups. Its structure is made up of aromatic, organic polymers with many carboxyl groups that release hydrogen ions, resulting in an electric charge that helps attract free radicals, heavy metals and other toxins within the body. This allows it to act like a detoxification agent. Once it becomes reactive with metals, fulvic acid helps them become more soluble in water, which means they're carried out of the body more easily. Fulvic acid is a yellow color and doesn't have a very appealing taste on its own. That's why many people choose to mix powdered fulvic acid into juice, smoothie, etc., to mask its unpleasant taste. You can add fulvic acid to liquid or take it with supplements to help supercharge their abilities and improve bioavailability. What is the pH of fulvic acid? It has a very high, alkaline pH, and is also super small/fine. This helps make it more bioavailable in the body. As a soluble, strong acid, it has a pH equal to about 1. Where it comes from. How is fulvic acid produced? It's found in nature as a product of microbial metabolism processes. That means it's produced when organic plant matter decomposes. This process releases millions of beneficial bacteria. Within the environment, fulvic acid is found in not only soil and rock, but also streams, lakes and ocean water. Humic acids form complexes with ions that are commonly found in the environment, creating tight humic colloids binds that help with water filtering, agriculture processes and detoxification. The presence of carboxylate and phenolates within humic acids gives them the ability to act like natural chelators, which means they form chemical complexes that are important for regulating bioavailability of metal ions like iron, calcium, magnesium and copper within the human body and environment. Most humic acid also contains some fulvic acid, but the two are somewhat different because they have different molecular weights. sizes. Fulvic acid is much smaller than humic acid, and is sometimes referred to as low molecular weight humic substances. Because they are smaller, fulvic acids can easily be absorbed by plant roots, stems and leaves. History. For hundreds of years, an ancient remedy known as shilajit, which contains roughly 50% to 60% fulvic acid, has been used in traditional Ayurvedic medicine to treat a wide scope of health conditions, most of which can be traced back to poor digestive/immune health. While fulvic acid is yellow, shilajit is a blackish-brown powder or fluid. It is commonly sourced from the Himalayas and taken in supplement form with water. Historically, fulvic acid/shilajit has been used as a rash remedy to help treat poison ivy, poison oak, viral infections, spider bites and athlete's foot. While this benefit is based more on anecdotal evidence than clinical studies, it makes sense considering fulvic acid improves circulation and immunity while lowering pain and susceptibility to infections. Related, 12 bentonite clay benefits, for the skin, gut, and more. Benefits and uses. 1. Improves gut health and immune function. The compounds found in fulvic acid help nourish the digestive tract and also boost the ability of good bacteria to repopulate and form a healthy microbiome environment. We need a strong digestive system to build immunity, help control hormone production, regulate appetite, reduce stress response and much more. As a result of gut permeability, when particles are able to escape through the gut lining and enter the bloodstream, where they shouldn't normally be, inflammation is triggered and autoimmune reactions can occur. There is some evidence that consuming fulvic acid can help decrease digestive disorders and other issues, including SIBO symptoms, small intestine bacterial overgrowth, inflammatory bowel disorders, bacterial infections, respiratory, urinary tract, etc. The flu and common colds. 2. Helps boost digestion and nutrient absorption. Acquiring enough electrolytes and other trace minerals is important for proper metabolic functions, digestive health and nutrient assimilation. Organisms we obtain from fulvic acid can be taken in small doses and still cause fast, significant improvements in the ratio of bacteria living in the gut. This helps lower many unwanted digestive symptoms, like constipation, bloating, diarrhea and food sensitivities. Besides providing raw nutrients, studies show that fulvic acid transports minerals and other nutrients to cells more effectively, boosts absorption rate of nutrients by making cells more permeable, and fights inflammation within the digestive tract. 3. Protects cognitive health. A 2011 study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that fulvic acid has several antioxidant, nutraceutical properties with potential activity to protect against cognitive impairments, including Alzheimer's disease. A contributing factor to the development of cognitive disorders is free radical damage and also a type of protein called tau, but studies show that fulvic acid helps lower the length of tau fibrils and their morphology, disassembling their performance and stopping disease progression. Researchers have recently concluded that fulvic acid seems to have neuroprotective effects and is likely to provide new insights in the development of potential natural treatments for Alzheimer's disease. 4. Improves detoxification. Humic acids are beneficial for digestion and improving energy because of their detoxifying abilities. As a form of natural chelation therapy, humic acids are capable of binding to and breaking down toxins and metals that enter the body through the food supply, water, prescription medications, household products and air pollution. Studies have found that humic acids have ion-selective electrodes that can be used for attracting heavy metals, even for filtering soils and water. That's because they help bind to things like copper and iron. Research shows they're even effective at geochemical processing of soils and aquatic environments at much lower concentrations than other types of chemicals. 5. Lowers free radical damage and inflammation. Fulvic acid contains antioxidants that counter the effects of free radicals and also help detoxify the body of many toxins that contribute to the problem, chemicals used in agriculture, radioactive waste and heavy metals, for example. It also helps extend the permeability and life of cells by providing electrolytes that have numerous functions within the heart, muscles, brain and digestive tract. Is there a connection between fulvic acid and cancer? Recent studies suggest that humic substances possess pharmacological properties that can help to defend against some types of cancer, including colorectal cancer. 6. Improves energy levels and lowers pain. Many people taking fulvic acid supplements have reported improvements in energy levels, probably due to increased detoxification, lower levels of inflammation and free radical damage, and higher intakes of electrolytes and other key nutrients. According to research done by doctors across borders, studies have found that as natural and organic electrolytes, humic acids activate and energize nearly every biological process in the body. An electrolyte is soluble in water and works by conducting electrical currents, helping cells survive in the face of damage caused by things like emotional stress, uncontrolled infections, unbalanced diet, prolonged loss of sleep and surgical shocks. This also makes fulvic acid useful for lowering chronic nerve pain, headaches, joint pain caused by arthritis, or bone and muscle pains associated with aging. There's some evidence that fulvic acid's electrolytes can help reduce swelling, decrease inflammation, soothe and relax muscles, and improve circulation. Conversely, an electrolyte imbalance can cause these symptoms to worsen. Can fulvic acid aid in weight loss? It's possible that it may by supporting general health, but it's not intended for this purpose. 7. Repairs and protects the skin. Some evidence suggests that humic acids have antimicrobial properties that fight harmful bacteria. They can help protect the skin and treat wounds or irritations caused by things like eczema, bug bites, scrapes and rashes associated with fungus/microbes. A study published in the Journal of Clinical, Cosmetic and Investigative Dermatology found that fulvic acid supplementation significantly improved symptoms associated with eczema, even compared to other eczema treatments. Related, malic acid benefits energy levels, skin health, and more. How it works. Fulvic acid is full of many types of minerals and nutrients that people today are missing. Research suggests that something unique about fulvic acid compared to other organisms found within soil is that it's able to easily pass through cellular membranes. This allows it to be properly absorbed, and also boosts assimilation of other nutrients or supplements. In fact, there are benefits of fulvic acid for plants, soil fertilization and water/agriculture supplementation for the same reason it benefits humans, because it improves plants' ability to grow, due to how it increases permeability of plant membranes that absorb nutrients from the ground. Here are some of the reasons that fulvic acid works to improve health. As a major source of key electrolytes and antioxidants, fulvic acid helps slow down aging and controls processes that lead to inflammation. It's been shown to improve various cellular processes, muscle functions, digestive abilities, and heart and brain health. It works in part by helping cells absorb the amount of minerals they need and discard of waste by acting as an ion transporter. It can interrupt processes that contribute to brain disorders, such as dementia. It has been shown to have immune-stimulating and antioxidant effects that may help slow down progression of cancer. It also stimulates the immune system to help defend the body from things like viruses and infections. It seems to help block reactions in the body that cause allergy symptoms. Fulvic acid versus folic acid, are they similar? Folic acid and fulvic acid might sound similar, but they're actually two different substances. Folate and folic acid are forms of a water-soluble B vitamin, which is why they are sometimes called vitamin B9. Fulvic acid, on the other hand, is not a vitamin but rather the term for organic acids derived from humus. Fulvic acid is not a mineral itself. It's a compound that has the ability to attract and bind with many molecules, transporting nutrients into plants. Folate occurs naturally in folate foods, especially vegetables, whole grains and beans, while folic acid is the synthetic form of this vitamin that's added to some foods and supplements. It's estimated that about 35% of adults and 28% of all children in the US use supplements containing folic acid, yet it's been shown to act differently in certain ways compared to natural folate. Why we need exposure to soil-based organisms. Most adults and children today come into contact with less dirt, soil, organic crops or plants, and ocean water than past generations did. Thus, our immune systems don't have the chance to become familiar with many different organisms and therefore don't learn to protect us as well as they could. In the past, our food supply was higher in naturally occurring fulvic acid and other nutrients because soils were less depleted, pesticide/herbicide chemicals were sprayed far less often, and people were less concerned about sanitizing their bodies and produce until they are squeaky clean. Modern farming techniques leave little time for fulvic acid to accumulate to soil, which can lead to an overgrowth of pathogens and a reduction in beneficial microbes in our food supply. Unfortunately, many people today don't have access to many organic foods and are deficient in at least several key nutrients, due to eating a highly processed diet and over-sanitizing. Because our immune system is largely made of healthy bacteria that live within the gut and thrive off of various nutrients, our overly clean, highly processed lifestyle raises the risk for many health problems associated with poor gut health. Research has shown that exposure to more natural organisms found in soil, such as fulvic acid, has benefits for digestion, boosting nutrient absorption, gut health, immunity, cognitive functioning, improving energy levels, protecting us from infections, viruses, yeasts and fungus, boosting skin health, slowing down aging, and more.